Recording. Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Solus44, and we are playing Craftoria. And today we found Kiwi. I don't know if that sounds like awesome to you guys, but to me it is actually amazing. I needed Kiwi so that I could make an infinite water source, and also so that I can get other infinite water, not like infinite, but a steady stream of resources. And we went mining, found some stuff. It was fun. Oops. Oh well. I have this set up here. I've even got the R stuff going. I'm gonna have to start building that. But today we're just gonna set up. We're gonna set up Mekanism's gas burner. I need energy, and I need it like all of it so I can start doing the wireless transmitting and stuff for applied energistics. I want to be able to make sure that I can travel and not have to worry about stuff falling apart. Also, I need to be able to process all these ores. I managed to collect myself a zombie spawner also, which, I mean, it's not impossible. You also saw some dripstone there. Yeah, that's because I need that also for the extractors. These bad boys right here. I love these things. Yeah, look at that. Ready to go. Get one of them made. Don't want to use up all my Kiwi right now because we got to get a water source. And I'm pretty sure water block. Schrodinger's water block. That's what it says. Okay. Okay. We'll run out here, grab us some water. I didn't need to do that. I have a water source, but it's right there. I forget. Can I not? A step assist is nice for some things, but it does get frustrating. Now I want to see if this works. In order to make this, I need this. We'll make a couple of those. These are the machine Zycraft machines. The only issue I have with it literally is it's not finished. It's just not a finished mod, and as far as I can tell, they're just working on the code. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I've been checking the wiki, and the wiki doesn't change, and then I see that it's showing up in a lot of mod packs, including Sproblin's and mine. And pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and sleep so we can get through the day tonight. Night to day. It is June 1st. Apparently that is Pride Month, so happy Pride Month to everybody. I don't really know a lot about that month, but I think it's, it's probably important to somebody. All right, let's set this Mekanism stuff up. I went ahead and made the gas burner. Oops. And I'm going to throw that in the trash. That's just an extra. And then we need pipes. We're going to need a lot of pipes for this process. Mostly fluid, but also chemical. So what exactly do we have that'll run chemical? I always forget. That's a mechanical pipe. Logistics pipe. Infinite. Oh, wow. Mekanism has upgrades. Fantastic. I need to make... I don't know. I can't remember what it is for the gases. Like, that's one thing I have a problem. Like, tubes? Is it tubes? I'm pretty sure it's tubes. Okay. What did I get? Some more iron. You know what? This is how I care about that so much. All right, let's go check out my setup. Hold on a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. I just meant to jump. Okay, so this is going to be... Now, you can't use a sink in this setup anymore. They made it so that the sink does not produce infinite water. But that's okay. This block looks so much better than a sink anyway. And I'm pretty sure this is all I'm going to need. What's this all about? Fine. Let's just use these. And then what's that called? A logistical whatever? Configurator? Yeah, let's make the configurator. I don't know why that's a quest, but okay, I'll take the quest. Can you clear, please? I want to be able to see. I'm also going to need power. So let's see if we have enough to make a point. We do. Excellent. That's really big deal. But we don't have enough to make a plug. And we're going to need a plug also. We're going to run out of flux and obsidian at some point. Let's make a plug. Yeah. I love how it covers over my doggone screen every time I go to make stuff that doesn't fit, so I can't see it. But there's my plug and point. Once I get this set up, I'm going to need to move. I think I'm going to need to move all of this. I mean, this thing's constantly running, but look, it's barely running right now. But this is my issue, though. This is full. No, I guess that's because that's all it needs to produce, is that? Yeah, that's right. I'll rearrange all this stuff. That's why I did a minimal setup, right? Like I did this such a minimal setup so that way I can move everything and make it look a little bit more presentable. I want to have this. I did not fly, but okay. Did it again. All right, so basic mechanical pipe, please work because that's going to be frustrating. What? Maybe it'll connect. It's good there. My quest reward is a piece of gold. That's lovely. Just throw that inside. So this whole time I wanted to make this Zycraft water block, and it doesn't work. I have another idea, actually. Should be effective. I mean, worst comes to worst, I use what's intended, and that's Mechanism's pump. But see, it requires energy, and I think that's kind of, it's counterproductive. So let's get a router. I could have swore I had routers already made, so I'm kind of a little worried right now. Fluid transfer. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll grab one more. No press reward. Okay, fine. And then I need to get a tank. Not you. You. Let's go with the basic fluid tank. That should be enough. And yeah, I can even use a backpack possibly for this. I don't want to have to go that route, but okay, that single jump. Thank you. All right. I was having issues with it so badly. All right, let's try this router system. Oh, I'm gonna need a puller. See, this is why I need the wireless controller, the wireless connector, so I don't have to keep doing this. I'm not good at planning ahead enough to get everything. Okay, we got a puller. We only need this sticky piston, a few of those. Oh, make some more pistons. Let's do that. We got plenty of wood, so don't even give me a hard time. My tree farm calmed down. It took forever, but it finally calmed down. I had to like manually get rid of some of the trees. There's just so much for it to deal with. I didn't run it into here either. All right, we're gonna need a pressurized reaction chamber while we're at it. Which is an enrichment chamber. Okay. I already have an enrichment chamber. You guys, come on now. Yeah, I updated pack and bam, I have to redo all this stuff. But once again, I'm not too concerned about the quest rewards. They're not OP. The quest rewards aren't overpowered or anything crazy, so it's not like I'm getting anything like that special. I'm really not impressed with it, put it that way. Which is good. I'd rather not get like these crazy rewards. I think that's kind of ridiculous when they do that. Randomness is fun, but sometimes it's a little ridiculous. My Skyblock is a victim of that. I'm gonna probably not play Skyblock for a while. What do we got? Good. All right. Let's go ahead and drop off some stuff. What did I get here? Oh, cool. I'm actually happy about that. Those are good. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and call that good and just let that run. Basic circuits are no problem. I probably can get refined obsidian at this point. But like I said, I'm going to run out of obsidian if I'm not careful. So basic enrichment chamber. This become BRC, which is cool. I can't see it, but it's a dynamic tank. Good thing I made all that extra steel. I'm glad that it's not gone. All right, so we got the pressurized reaction chamber. And then we're going to need a way to transport the seeds. Now the seeds, I was storing them up in these barrels here, right? Because my farm was just stalemate. Well, I moved it to here so that way it can just directly go to this interface. So as you can tell, it's just filling. And instead of it going into a disk, which would have ran out of room by now, I have it running into here. Which if you look, 6,700, 23,000 wheat seeds. Yeah, that's awesome. So if I need a massive amount of any single item, this is where to go. Now, I didn't tell you guys, but the mob farm is also using the armory drawer, which I still hate. I have spite for. It doesn't connect to anything. But at least it's functional and it's making it so that I have I probably have about 400 or 500 pieces of armor minimum that are inside that armory storage unit. And that armory storage unit is going to be a repository for right now. I also wanted to point out something weird. Ever since I switched to this, to Pinnacle, oh, it must have deactivated when I updated it. Okay. Okay. Now I should start seeing some really powerful creatures. Oh man, I'm in deep trouble. I was like, I don't see anything coming. I don't see anything coming. Now I probably will. All right, let's see if this router works. All right, in theory, this router should go like this. I only need one, right? Oh, I'm going to need a bunch more than that. The fluid drawer actually would be better, but that requires pressed steel. Where's my puller? Tell me I never grabbed a puller? Some days. I have coffee. I know I'm not supposed to have caffeine, but I'm dying. I was literally dying. I wanted to come out in the open and tell you guys, I how to put this. I was diagnosed 5 years ago with having chronic kidney failure. I was dying. It's a personal thing, I know, but it's important that people understand why I'm so picky about certain things. There we go. And so I was supposed to. This is it. It's supposed to be my last year, but I had surgery, and it removed some stones and some debris from my kidneys, and so far the functioning has returned. And I mean, like, I am feeling good. I don't know for sure if that's going to help or not. I'm pretty sure the speed upgrades are going to be important. Don't know for sure. Yeah, so that's a real quick thing. Why I talk about health and things a lot, where I worry about, what I eat, sugar, my diet, other people's diets, things like that. I'll talk about that a lot. It's because that's part of my life so much. So I'm sorry if that's a... Okay, so I needed to make 2 of those like a dope. All right, so into router, down. Can I go higher? 8,000. Okay, that's maximum. It does not like that. That fluidic thingy is not working. Huh. Crap. So does this even work? It does work. So it does have an infinite water source. It just, you can't pull and push from it. Is that what I'm seeing? What about... So you can't pipe from it. So what if I make 2 of these and then make another, like, to make 2 of these and then make 1 of these and see if that will allow that to happen. We're working this out. We're going to get this, guys. This is the struggle that I usually do off camera. And you know what? I just wanted to record it because, well, yeah. I don't want to pay energy is the thing. Like, having to pay energy is not, like, that's defeating the purpose of me doing this free energy water thing. Okay, so water block. Oh, of course it doesn't have any. Bucket. I said bucket. Don't even go there. All right, I'm gonna turn this step assist off. I think that's a problem. We'll just grab 4 buckets of water. If I have to make any more for lava or whatever, I can do that. Come on now. Yeah, this step assist has got to go. Got to go. How do I turn that off? Press something. No, I don't know what to do. I'll have to put it in the smithing table, whatever you want to call it, and remove it that way. All right, let's try this again. Water, Schrodinger's, got it. If y'all don't know what Schrodinger's whatever, that's actually a reference to a physics gentleman named Schrodinger, obviously. And it has something to do with the laws of improbability. That's fascinating. It's a physics thing. Like, it was famous for a cat. That's a mental mind experiment. or something can exist in both a alive and dead state at the same time. I don't know the full details, and I can't remember it all exactly, but I think it's a reference to the Schrodinger's cat, to say physics thing. This is really starting to frustrate the living tar out of me. Oh, it won't even let me place this on here. Did they write this like this? Does it take a redstone signal or something? I am super confused, guys. Come on. Pull from down. No, no. I can't even put a tank on it. I didn't use the hydro pump last time I was on. You are really ticking me off there, hydro water block. I was hoping you'd be useful. But you're not connecting. Is that just an issue air wise? No, it's an actual like no-go. They made it so that the block can't connect to anything. I'm almost 100% sure that's what happened. That's it. All right, well. There it is, electric pump. You guys suck. Whoever are that made this like this, you're punks. You're making me do stuff I don't want to do. I need some water. I'm gonna need an extra point now. Well, I'm gonna need some cables. Excuse me about the sneeze. For something got in my nose just now. Okay. I guess they want me to use Mekanism to its fullest extent, and they don't want me to use a bucket or water system that I was going to use, so we'll just do it this way. All right, we're going to have to do, let's see, level-wise. It's going to be water, fluidic pump thing, and then pipe. Okay, so that should be good. Let's go ahead and put water in here, make it infinite. Where's my other bucket of water? Well, you'll have a use for something. All right, it's working. It's slow, but it's working. Can we rotate now? There we go. Cool. Now we're going to run the basic. That's all we can afford. There we go. Now we got to make another point, though. So now that should run forever, if I remember right. Yeah, still going to be slow. It's going to definitely run out of energy. Uh-oh. Yep. Here comes the gods. I better sleep so that I don't get more than one. He'll work his way to me. I'm sure of it. Where did he come from? There he is. All right, we're gonna have to make another point though. We'll take a little bit of an energy loss for a little while. Go ahead and make as many of those as we can afford. I want to get this done. This is going to be the whole episode. So if you're watching for anything, this is what I'm doing. I'm just setting up. Man, I'm worried that guy's going to show up and whoop on me. He's supposed to be the highest tier apotheosis creatures there are. And let's set this for pull just to make sure and push. I don't know if that helps or not. What side we got what coming off of? That's the question I got. Shoot. Why does it always do that? It's the hydrogen that we need. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is going to be ugly. Knock on it. We can pull the hydrogen from... All right. We can pull the hydrogen from either side. This has got a very light cyan color. This has got a light blue. So we're going to deal with chemicals. We want nothing for a moment. Hold on. We want the hydrogen, which is the blue. The oxygen, we're going to have to run that into a tank, or we can just throw it away. And I'm thinking I want to put it into a tank for later. The pressurized reaction chamber needs hydrogen. Yeah, see, the oxygen can be used to make hydrogen also, but we got to use sawdust. Okay. Actually, wood. Oh, it's hydrogen. This is what we're looking for right here, ethene. So we're going to go for hydrogen, which is blue, and we want it to come out the backside. And that is going to go into here. Like this. So we should see chemical. There it is. Now I want to turn the auto eject off before it shouldn't be on, but it's already, that's how they have it set up. We're going to go to blue. So it should fill with hydrogen the moment I turn it to auto eject. All right, good. So it did. So that's going to fill the PRC with this. Now the PRC needs hydrogen and water. Is that what it needs? Yeah. So now we have another spot for water. So that's just like that. And again, this thing is going to automatically fill because this is how they automatically have it set up, which is frustrating, to say the least. And now all we have to do is get the biofuel into here. And this is going to give us substrate also, which is another item we're going to need later to make the upgrades and whatnot, or mechanism, if we're going to make that thing. Yeah, let's see how we want to do this, because I don't want, from here, I want items to go. So let's figure out where do we want to put, well, we got to give this energy. So now that's got energy, so that can run. And now we need, let's put it, oh crap, are you serious? That was on me, guys. Hold on. Are we still gonna work? I didn't change anything. Like, this is just auto. Yeah, okay, chemical. Nothing needed for that. Now items, I want that off on everything because I want items to come in from the backside. Input. All right. So how do I get... I'm thinking we should do an ender chest. That way it has a buffer. Do you think that'll work pretty well? I mean, you're getting replaced, buddy. Sorry, but you're only producing 280 FP a tick. It's not really that good. I'm gonna take some of you actually. So the question is, do I run this whole setup here or do I move it? I think I'm gonna leave this here for now and take this out. And I put an ender chest on the backside of this, and that becomes my centralized ender chest for biomass, right? So ender chest. And it's going to come out gray because that's the wool I'm using. So it comes out with gray all the way across, which is weird. But let's use... we don't want to use that. Let's use dye. All white. Sounds good to me. I know a lot of people probably prefer to use dimensional storage. I am very color oriented, and that makes it so that that's what I want to use. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's just how that goes. I think that boss was too far away and he despawned. Or it was a zombie and it died. I don't know. All right, so this ender chest is going to be right here. Now, I don't know if this will pull from the backside or not. If it doesn't, I'll just set up a thing. So we'll do that. I'm just hoping I don't run out of complete energy before this function works. Now, I could probably do a better setup. Oh yeah, there we go. I put a muffler on this thing. And I'll have to do an increase for export wise. But this should hold up for now. Once I get enough excess energy, I can then swap everything out of here. And it won't be hard. In fact, this biogenerator should... Yeah, that should be fine. Wait, I need... I need somewhere to go with the extra substrate. So let's get a drawer. Yes, and then put a... for now, I always do that, but for now, we're going to put in... I only want one. A void upgrade. And that's going to allow me to void the extra substrate. I don't need an infinite amount of substrate either, I don't think. What is it good for? Because this pack, I think somebody edited what you can make with it. All right, you can make HDPE, which can give you rods. What are the rods good for? Pigment mixer, which I don't use. Oh, okay. Okay, they get sheets. What are the sheets good for? Oh, crap. 40 crafts? Oh, well, that's not that much. The sheets are used for all the upgrades. This one's important. The QIO, no, that's modification. I thought it was going to be QIO. Mekatana. What? Mekanism has weapons? I might make that early. Okay, hold on. Okay, it requires polonium, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, plastics. All right. Yeah, okay. I see that it has uses. I guess it's substitutable. That's slick, actually. Okay. Wow, they made it substitutable for plastics. That's what that little asterisk looking thing is right there. Wow. All right. I'm happy about that. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I know boss is going to spawn any second now, and I just don't need to deal with that. I should grab my sleeping bag. I don't know where. It's in my system somewhere. I put it in my grid on accident. All right. So you're not going to input automatically. I didn't think it would, but I was hoping. I was hoping. Let's do a couple of things here. This thing is going to be able to produce energy to help run the farm. Like that. Make sense? Oh, where'd it go? There it is. I wanted to use a configurator like that. Now that's going to give me energy to keep this thing running. I'm going to need one gap for pipe. Oh, oops. Maybe I should put it down here instead. Yeah, let's put the ender chest down at the bottom like this. And then this logistical deal. And okay, we're generating ethene. Now that ethene is chemical. No outputs, thank you. Make sure I check that. The drawer should go on the top. Right, so we're going to put the drawer on top. And it does push items out, which is, it's funny, is that it'll push items out and it'll push stuff, but it won't pull. It pushes, but it doesn't pull. So we're at items. And this is blue, or it's a bluish color. So that's blue. And auto eject on. Okay, so we have substrate going into here. Now we want, it's such a bad thing to have all these failures. Gas burner. We want chemicals to come out this side, but we're going to put this here. And now it should show up under chemicals and output. And now it's filling it with ethene. And now we put the plug on. I don't like that. It shouldn't even be connecting right there. That's a bug, but it's not a big bug. And then that's it. Energy density is 11.25 kFe per millibucket. So as energy is needed, the flux plug should give us energy. Now let's make sure we are chunk loaded. We are chunk loaded. Force loaded anyway. So that's it. Now we have tons of energy. We have tons of energy from this bad boy, which is now keeping up. And we now have excess oxygen, which we can pull from here and put it entangled block if we needed to represent another space. Now I can run this one gap over and then run multiple ethene situations, but this looks like it's going to work. I'm a little concerned. I want to see if it's going to keep up. It doesn't look like the separator is going to do it because of the extra oxygen. I don't want to just dump the oxygen. So what are we going to do with the oxygen? We need to put it in a tank. We need to put it in a tank. I wish there was a way of covering this mess up. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something with the oxygen. So let me think here. How about we make a tank for it? And we avoid extra. It's not called a tank, is it? Yeah, it's called a tank. I don't want a creative one. I just want a regular tank here. All right, so geez. Oh, do I have a basic one already? No, I don't. Okay, so a basic chemical tank. Wow, they can hold up to a very large amount. Well, that looks like we're good with that. We'll just go with that. And then have it void excess for right now until I need the oxygen to make the HDPE or all that other stuff. So this right here, there. And then this right here, we can set for dump excess. We need something better than, we need to fix these walls anyway. I need a lot more skystone, but that's going to get dug out of here. I'm going to take Powa and put it down in this. I want to hollow this out. In fact, I could probably start right now. Yeah, there we go. It'll be my ugly little secret. For right now, it should work. I really need to fix that. Mining range on this thing is not good. I do not like. Single block works just fine. Just do like this. It's so stupid. Oh, it looks dumb. I don't know. I don't know why, but it looks terrible. I don't know. If you can't make fun of yourself, I don't know what you can do. I mean, life is just so weird like that, right? All right. That looks terrible. So in theory, we have access to our stuff this way. Let's drop one block. I want to check something. All right, why am I not gaining anything? That's my worry right now. Why did it all stop? Oh, it just doesn't need to? Is that what's up? Everything's got energy. I'm a little. Hey, what the heck? Oh, come on now. Hydrogen's not exporting now? What's up with that? Works for me. All right, now I just got to make sure that I'm gaining ethene. I should produce some glass, I think. Yeah, I use some glass on the front of this. It'll look intentional. Like this. That way I can still monitor, like this right here is important to monitor. Because if I run out of biomass, then I'll have some issues. And then I can monitor my power going in. I don't know what the limit's set for, but we're gaining. Good. All right. How are we doing on time? That was actually a little longer than I expected, but that's how long it takes. About an hour from scratch, almost, to set it up. The biogenerator is going to fluctuate. That'll be the first line. When it runs out, then it'll move to using the ethene as the second line. That's my guess here. So 6398. I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, I think we're good. I was concerned about the water, but the water looks like it's doing okay. Well, I take that back. It's losing water. It is supplying water to two objects at the same time. It filled back up, so it's not losing water. So we're good on water. We're good on power. It should self-sustain. So we have infinite self-sustain there. We've got the substrate that's going to have 2,000 substrate and then void out. And now we have our first real boss. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. We don't need. We're going to go kill this boss. And possibly get a data model. Let's kill the boss. This is our first... Oh, no, he's not even... Man, he's not even a mythic or whatever. Oh, I also upgraded the Dire Farm here. I found out something awesome. This stuff voids itself. If it doesn't get picked up, it just voids. Oh, I'm missing a range, a whole 2 rows. And that's the max range. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it voids. So it auto harvests on its own and then voids. So I don't even really need the pylon. The pylon just helps. I don't know what else to say. Like, I have the pylon under there for no reason. Let's see what this guy has to offer. Oh, great. It's an Enderman, too. And he's teleporting away. How much damage did that do? Yeah, oh, one of my upgrades is a mana is used to supplement damage. Like, it substitutes. Whoa, okay. So yeah, Elite is the highest. It is definitely crazy. So y'all got to see me die to a boss. I'm not too far away from it. It's not a big deal. I'll sleep. The guy will leave, and then I'll go and get my stuff. That was a great episode, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not worried about dying on camera. It's not embarrassing to me. Well, there's a little bit, but not that bad. We are going to be working on making the apotheosis area upgrade, and now we have extractors now, so I mean, extraction's going to be a big deal. There's 3 of them now we have, so that's good to go. And if I ever have an issue where I can't get back because the boss is just camping like that, I think there's a way of getting back to your stuff. It's called putting on some armor and then running over there, grabbing it, and then running back. Let's see. We have some junk. We're gonna go get it. We're good for one hit, maybe. I was supposed to teleport away. That's what this guy does. That's why I was teleporting away. It was because of this dude. Oh, that killed all my experience. Holy crap, that's terrible. Okay, that was dumb then. Oh well. Let's hope that guy leaves. He did. I'll get the armor and then we'll call it the end of the episode. So I think I turned this off. That wasn't even a full strength boss, so I'm in trouble taking on these bosses. So yeah, let's see how my farm did. Oh, it made a little bit of wood. It made a little bit of wood. It even grew these, which is what I'm really wanting. Because we're going to start getting into Ars Nouveau. I need to... Oh, it's way down there. Can I survive this fall? I'm so used to not worrying about falling. Now I actually got to worry about it. Let's give ourselves a little bit of fall drop distance. So we don't die completely. Okay, we're good. And then, I don't know if I can make it down there with this. I'll probably die. Uh-oh. Is that the boss? What is that? For real, what is that? Is that him? Oh crap, it is. That's not good. Ah! Quick! Let's get out of here. We don't want to take that guy on again. Not during... Oop. Oh! Alright. That was nuts, actually. Let's go ahead and remove that so it doesn't sit there and beacon me to death. Hey, thanks for stopping by, guys. That was super weird and super fun. I got the Mekanism gas burner generator going. Now, the sky's the limit now. At this point, now I'm going to open up into a better mob farm a little bit. I have to increase the range I can access my stuff, so I'm definitely going to have to make a wireless system, make a dense cell in order to do that, I think. And I've got range boosters that were given to me as a quest reward, so I'll end up... I don't know if I can do interdimensional, but I can definitely go for a wireless crafting grid. I know I could have done integrated dynamics. So what? Oh, mining portals. Let me cover that really, really fast. I have mining portals here. Okay. This mining portal takes me to the nether. Basically, I dug all the way down to bedrock. It has quartz and gold. If you need gold and quartz, this is the place to go. And blackstone and soul sand. Those are all here. So I can take a builder, put it in here. This right here is the end portal, and it has nothing. It is just endstone, as far as I know. But it is permanently daytime, I think, here. So I could set up solar arrays or something. Yeah, I don't know. This right here is the original one, which is the most useful. And it is just running. I don't know if it's out of materials or what. But I don't have it picking up lead anyway. This is as far as down as I dug, so... I think it's permanently daytime. It should have plenty of energy now. Actually, it's not even using any energy because it's not mining anything. It's done mining pretty much, I think. At least in some of the area that I've had. I don't want it to keep going. I'm fine. I can move it or increase the range on it. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate you. I love you, miss you. You know, you know. I'm always here. That's what I do. Take care. Bye-bye.